Oh, it's getting slow. Hi, everyone. I didn't think it would engage, but it engaged, and it's 6 o'clock on Pacific time. And Lalit is here doing her hand signals. How you doing, Lalit?
I'm doing great. I hope everyone else is too. We'll talk about the doings this week are really big, but
Oh, okay. Well, I want to thank Amy. There's a lot of my members here. Thank you so much. I've got Amy Harris. She's the first one in, so you get the cookie this week. And then SR and Craig is here. Thank you so much. Joyful Journey. God bless you. And Cynthia. Uh, yes, I'm going to tell you all about my puppy. Thank you. Rose, Mary Hernandez Walker, Donna O'Brien. Hello, dear. It's so good to see you. Cynthia says, hello,
hi,
Lily.
Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, everybody. Hi, SR.
Okay, I want to share. The reason they asked about I had a members only class at noon, on Wednesday or something. And then my dog got really sick, came in just shaking, and I touch him and he'd squeal. I mean, really bad, very bad pain. So I took him to emergency. There's one right around the corner, I discovered, and they were so nice to me. And she did everything because he has a back condition like arthritis or something. But this was different. This was different. So had him checked out. She goes, we'll give him some gabapentin, but I do believe there's nothing wrong with his belly. I believe it's the spine issue, and we'll give him some pain meds, and there will be no charge for this, just $15 for the pain pill.
What?
I know, it's $175 just to walk in front of the so
What?
I'm so
Wow,
grateful. Yeah, it's just wonderful.
that's
Hi,
great.
Tia. Yeah, I'm just so happy, and he's been on his gabapentin, and he's fine. He's such a cool dog. I feel bad that there's 3 spots: neck, rump, and middle, that kind of hurt him. But we've got meds, so I know that was so kind, wasn't it? Jeez.
That's amazing. That's a great
Hey,
thing.
hey! Look
I
what we
want to
have
say
here.
something to Rose. Let me say something to Rose. Rose, I called you early today because I wanted to tell you something, and it went to voicemail. So you can see me on there. I'm the L702 number. I can call you when we're done with the live stream. You probably thought it was an election call or something like that, but it was me. It was me. It was a few hours ago.
I don't trust anybody.
Yeah, I know.
I've been letting a lot of it go to voicemail, man. So Donna says, today I've been feeling angry over all of this today. Not a good place to be. It must be. We're talking about politics on that, probably. Thank you, Cynthia. I know that was such a blessing, wasn't it? Yeah, it's and then we've got hypnicity. Hypnicity, are you talking to someone else in the room, or are you talking to me about my dog? I don't know. Debbie at 3 Shifting Veils. Talking about politics. Okay. So I know there's a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Forgot to tell you something. If there's time, we're going to use the Pick Me tool. And so type all of your notes in big capital letters. Thank you. All your questions, if you want numerology. Thank you, Hypnicity. Thank you.
I have my rods ready if any people have yes or no questions or they want election information
Oh,
also,
look at
or
this. Look
personal.
at this. Look at this. Rose. Yeah, she thought it was a political.
Yeah, it was
And
me.
Hypnicity offered to send healing energy to my dog. His name is Race Car because he gets the zoomies in a circle and he always wins. So his name is Race Car. Um, and oh, here's the, I'm going to add this to this day. So it's just hashtag November because this is the 1st of November. It happens to be my dog's birthday. So thank you for
And it
any
happens
healing
to be the
energy.
new moon. The new moon
I should
today.
have
Oh
written
my
new
God,
moon.
everyone. Yeah.
Hashtag November, and that will put you in the queue. And so let me take this away. Let me start starring everybody, and I'm gonna let my sweet Lalit
Okay.
get busy. Got a lot to say.
All right. First thing, just in case people are not all aware of the simple breathing technique, I just have to show it first thing because you're going to use this to get yourself in a better place this week. Whenever you are breathing, if you breathe slower on the exhale than on the inhale, you can activate the vagus nerve. You calm down the fight or flight symptoms, things that are worrying you. You send good calming hormones into your body so you feel more calm and peaceful. This is what we are working for this week. More calm and peaceful and centered. So you're going to take an inhale that's fairly quick through your nose. Hold your breath. Count to like 4 little beats while you're holding, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. So inhale quickly, hold it. Slowly exhale through your mouth. Inhale quickly, hold it, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Now we're not gonna do that a bunch of that, but I just want you to keep that handy as a tool because you don't want to feel unhappy this week. And you can calm yourself down with this breathing exercise. You need to do it a little bit longer than we did it just now. But that kind of breathing will send a message to your body to calm you down and send you those good hormones of relaxation. So I don't want anybody to worry about the election. I'm telling you, I have never been so certain of anything. We are going to have a new, wonderful, new president of the female gender who's going to guide us into a new earth. So, your job this week, not only to do the things that people have said, make sure you vote, get any friends you can to vote, but more than that, it's very important that the energy of the Mars Pluto thing that we're going to talk about, the Mercury Uranus thing is nervous energy. We want this energy to be focused in the positive. You know that this election is going to turn out beautifully. You're going to feel it as if it has already happened, and you are feeling the peace and joy and relief and hopefulness, the love for everyone else, knowing that our country and the world are going to be in a brand new place in a few months. It's going to take to really resolve everything. But you need to be feeling peace and calm, and don't send any negative vibes to who, 45, because he gains power from that, because he is the Lord of chaos. And any negative feelings that you have toward him can send him power. So we want to be basking in the joy of the victory that will be our country's victory for the happy new future. And you need to feel centered and joyful and knowing that feel it as if it's already happened. Feel it in your heart. Feel the relief and joy of this new beginning that we're going to have. So be peaceful, do the breathing, and keep yourself centered. And that's the message that you need to be working on that. So let's take a look at today. And this is why we need to feel that energy. The Mars-Pluto thing that's been bothering us for some while is going to be exact in 2 days. Mars and Pluto, as we mentioned last time, are Mars and Pluto are both rulers of Scorpio. And they have the same kind of energy. Pluto is said to be the higher octave of Mars. It's very forceful. And Pluto goes very deep and powerful, and it's regenerative. It will bring out more hidden things. If you can believe it, some hidden things are still coming out, and there's going to be more secrets revealed. But this is it's the battle between the personal power versus the power of the state, and the whole women's health thing is going to be at the issue. It's going to call this election. It's going to bring it the women are going to come through in this election in a big way, as they have in every election over the past 4 years. Every election that had abortion on the ballot, and it does now, it's always been the women that came out in droves. This new moon is in Scorpio, the sign of sexual energy and also of power, personal power versus the power of the state. This Scorpio influence is heightened by the Mars and Pluto opposition. So it's intense. The thing that you could both say about this week is intense. It's not not only the election. This powerful thing of the planets is influencing all of us too on a personal level. Mercury and Uranus are also in opposition to each other, and they too are the planets that are higher octaves of each other. Mercury and Uranus also heighten each other's power. Because they are in a similar vibration, and they are communication and sudden changes. And we are going to be having a very powerful, it's not just the election, this new moon and the transition of all of these planets. The big planets are all starting to change sign. Pluto has changed direction, is going to be entering Aquarius. So we are having a shift, as I mentioned last time. There's a 2,000-year shift of Pluto into Aquarius and the age of Aquarius, and some other influences that are every 25,000 years. It's something so major change for humanity. So we're feeling it, and this change is an opportunity for rebirth and regeneration, and this is what is happening with Pluto. It goes so deep. Pluto also governs not just the sexual organs, but also the intestinal tract. Is a symbol for the need to get rid of the old. So it's the purge. So everyone in your life now needs to be thinking of saying goodbye to those things that no longer serve you, those things that you no longer want in your life. And we're going to have an end to a lot of the things that we don't want: hate, division, violence, non-acceptance, not having love for all of humanity. These things are coming to an end, and that's the big one. But also in your personal life, you're going to look for the places where you need to purge, do away with the old, say goodbye to it, and start new. So we have some examples of how you can do this. We're going to look at some people's charts, but let me just go back to the new moon chart to point out that many, many planets are in 28, 29 degrees, and right at the end of the zodiac signs. And so for those of you who have planets in those places, you're feeling this more. Also, the sun and moon are at 9 degrees in a strong feeling with a strong relationship with Saturn. So anything around 9 degrees, if you have that in your chart, it will activate those places and you will be feeling this more personally. So we're going to look at where this occurs in 4 people in the class sent me an okay to look at their information. I'm just going to show you how you'll look at it in your own chart. Okay, so we're going to be looking at house position. So I have here up on the screen, I'm putting it up, the meaning of the houses. And this is something I sent to everybody that had their horoscope done, but you can take a little screenshot of this so that you can review it at your leisure with your own charts. We're not going to go over all the charts because we're just talking about the 4 people who have sent in their meaning. So we're going to be isolating it down, but this is so everyone can look at your own chart and see the meaning of the houses. So here are the final ones. So you could take a screenshot of all 12 houses if you didn't get the handout. Another easier way to get this is send me an email if you haven't had your horoscope done, and I will include this in the packet that I sent you. So today we have 4 horoscopes to look at, and the first one we're going to look at will have a person who had the 6th house activated in this. He's having the 6th house activated. So I'm going to make the 6th house a little bit bigger. Wow. Hold on a second. There we go. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can read it better. Okay. The 6th house, if you have this new moon occurring in your 6th house, it's the house of work and health. Whenever I see a big transit or big thing happening in the 6th house, you've got to look at the health situation. So you always make an analysis of the health, because this is where things are in flux and are focal points. So health is going to be in the forefront. The other thing it says is work. That doesn't mean career. It's more things like practical responsibilities, mundane tasks, duties, employment. Not so much your standing in the world like the 10th house would be, but your daily work and your daily chores in your work, being of service to people. But sickness and health and hygiene are really important things in the 6th house. So if you have a new moon happening in the 6th house, you're going to want to visit the 6th house feature of health. So the person that we're going to talk about, we have Maria. Maria is grateful, and Maria has got, as you can see here, let's make this a little bit smaller. Maria has Scorpio in, I'm going to click on it here. This is where Scorpio is in her chart, and it's the 6th house. So this new moon is happening in this location for her. So her focus needs to be on her health right now. And the new moon is always where you plant seeds and intention of where you want to grow and the things that you want to develop for the next cycle. And this cycle will be not just 1 month cycle, but because of the Mars-Pluto thing, it's really going to bring us all the way into the spring. So I would say that for Maria is grateful, she needs to be making some plans in these days, which are going to be long-term plans regarding her health that can be brought to fruition in the in the months to come. So health is the main focus for a person with this this new moon in Scorpio. If you have Scorpio ruling the sixth house, you've got to be making changes to your health routine and some decisions there. Now, you've got a square to Mars, which is indicating some inflammation. In health area, Mars is inflammation, circulatory problems, and it's in Virgo, so there's a lot of anxiety. So anxiety, worry about health is something that you're going to get into under control. So meditation things, maybe some chakra healing and healing arts that can make you feel more calm, and those breathing exercises that can help you stop worrying, and some different things in your diet and routine. You've got Saturn in 28 degrees. All those planets of Pluto and Mars are in 28, Mercury and Uranus, so you have having a lot of anxiety. And this is a long-term issue, but you can set seeds of change that can make you can have a breakthrough in your health situation. So it's this indication of a big change in that area that will be happening over the next few months. And I would say a bigger resolution in the springtime for you, but you need to start planning now and taking some steps toward that. So this will give everybody an idea of how to look at their chart and see where this is going to affect them. Now, the other people who asked for help all have the same house affected, all three of you. And this is kind of something that is understandable. We're looking at house number 4. So look at house 4. It says the house of home and parents, the field of heredity. Now, a very important phrase here is psychological roots, because the bottom of the chart, the midnight point, is the depth of the person's interior and the foundation of the inner psychological being of the person. So when you have big transits or a new moon at the midnight point, it's affecting you at the very depths of your inner being, especially in a sign like Scorpio, which is about that. It's about the really deepest part of your soul. So all the people who are having this, we're going to talk about all three of you, are having inner searching going on that's very, very profound. And you will find this reflected in the things in your life have to do with your family and your home. Being parents, so if you're a mother, if you are having problems with your children, this is something that will happen and where you need to be focused. So the 4th house is your psychological roots, base of operations, everything that protects and nourishes you and surrounds you, your family traditions, and especially for those of you, we have females here, the mother being you. And you can also be worried about your own mother, but your own motherhood is a bit of something that you need to focus on, and your home. So that is the effective place of all the people that we are looking at here. And we're gonna have a look at this chart is SR. No, the next one we're looking at, or we will be looking at SR, but this particular chart that we're looking at here is Cynthia. Cynthia has, and I'm going to raise it up so you can see where her Scorpio is located down here at the bottom of her chart. Now this is an angle. I'm clicking on it so you can see it really clear. It's an angle, and the angles are predominant. So in all the people that we're looking at next, you have an angular relationship where your inner being is, you're searching your soul at the very depth. And Cynthia is born with Saturn and the moon together with Chiron. Now this is like the inner healer, the healer. When Saturn and the moon are together, it's a sign of kind of lifelong responsibility. And in this area, it's in the home. It's a lifelong, a bit of torment in the child area. And it's a very serious thing that Cynthia takes very much to heart, because Saturn is showing that she is very feeling responsibility to the extreme, because she feels responsibility for her children more than she's taking care of herself. So this indication, Cynthia, dear, you've got to be focused on self-love here, because you're going to heal yourself. The Chiron is the healer. It's here with your moon. You be focusing on your own happiness and well-being for this cycle. So the message to you is that you need to, like in the airplane, when the oxygen mask is taken down, they say, parents, take care of yourself first, because if you're not healthy, you can't do anything for your kids. So you need to be focusing on yourself, and your children also will be making their own decisions that may not be what you would like them to do, but they have to make, you have to give them the freedom to make their own choices, and allow and understand that you need more self-love. So that's the message for you. And Cynthia has got something that the other people in this that ask for help also have. Lots of planets in 24, 25. We have Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Neptune. All the big planets are in the later degrees, showing the depth of change. And your sun is in 27 Capricorn. So Pluto is right on top of your sun. When it moves out of Capricorn in the next couple of weeks, you're going to feel a little bit of relief because of that. Because Pluto is sitting right there on top of you. And this is a real heavy thing for you. So a couple of weeks, you'll feel things improving slightly, and more in the spring again for you. So that is Cynthia's chart, and we're going to look at SR. Now SR also has Scorpio in the 4th house. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see it. So ditto for, this is where her Scorpio is, right here, 4th house, and she has in Scorpio, right where we've got the Mercury and Mars, the Mercury and Uranus, affecting her Neptune. Neptune is the planet that can give you a lack of clarity, like you can be fooled by something. Someone can, you can have a relationship with someone and be deceived. So this new moon is showing that you need to step back and see if you are looking objectively at this person that is being shown here, who might be deceiving you. Neptune is a planet that can be showing deceit. We have Mercury there, so some communications happening, or or Mercury and Uranus is communication, can be not truthful. So you need to focus in the home environment, and your own family life right now is where you need to be making kind of like a new start. And so this is another fourth house new moon. And we have 3 people who have it in the same spot. Now, how did this happen? It wasn't just by chance, because when you have a new moon way down deep in your chart like this, you are really questioning things. So you're reaching out for help. Now, you have the moon in 27 degrees of Gemini, and the moon is being influenced also by that Mercury Uranus opposition. So you're feeling very nervous and unsettled. So you feel that the rug is being torn out from under you and that things are unsettling. So you need to gain some focus by lack of worry, because you've got the big planets that are being affected, Jupiter in Virgo, Pluto in Virgo. You are having a lot of anxiety that is preventing you from feeling happy. So you can focus on I know you have a lovely sun, and your sun is something you need to focus on now and have some gratitude for this wonderful sun that you have, and focus on that for this month, because your new moon is right here this month. Is your seed idea. You need to be focusing on the real relationship you have with your sun and grow that with gratitude and love. And then in your heart, the love that you are looking for can come to you when you are feeling love in your heart. So feel that love toward your sun, and it will come back to you when you are not worried or pushing back against what you're feeling as lack of love. You get more of that if you are feeling anxiety and lack. So focus on love that you have around you in your home environment, and then more will come to you. So this is SR's chart. And here we have the Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver is also Scorpio at the bottom of her horoscope in the fourth house. And look at all these things that Dreamweaver has. Dreamweaver has Sun in Scorpio, Mercury exactly 28 degrees. This is exactly where Mercury is in our new moon, 28 degrees of Scorpio. So it's returned to its place of birth. So place where you were born, and having the new moon exactly there is showing that there's something. I'm wondering if you use your hands in your work, if you do healing, or if you use your hands. If not your hands, it's a mental communication, like through mediumship, because something, a birth of communication either through your hands or mediumship and intuition, is going to be brand new for you. That is a big jump, leap forward in your psychic ability and in your dream time expression. So you can look to your dreams and your mediumship for insight, because today is a really big day. Yesterday, today, this whole week is very big for you, and it's starting a cycle of a new level of your intuitive development. You could see your natal moon is in where Mercury is ruler of Gemini. So it's reinforcing the idea that you are going to have new structures for your intuition, your intuitive capacity. And all of this is very strong and very positive for you. You've got Venus and Neptune together in Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. So you've got a lot of happiness in the back of this, and fruition, feelings of success and good fortune are coming to you in these areas. So again, your fourth house matters are being amplified, but I see for you there's a real spiritual growth that is leading to a whole new path for you. Something big is happening in your life, in your inner development and your communication, maybe writing a book or something in your YouTube channel, or some communication, and in some way your hands will be involved, and in their sensibility and your dream time realm. So it's very big for you. It's amazing how all four of you have that fourth house cusp. I mean, three of you have the fourth house cusp, and all the big planets also involved. So the people who came forth and said, please look at mine, are there because you're undergoing a real transformation. And so this is how everyone should look at this, where Scorpio is in your chart, and see what area of life, go to that chart of what the houses represent, and plant your seed ideas in that realm, so that you can have this is a real chance for growth in this cycle. Very powerful, really powerful. Don't miss the opportunity.
There we are. Oh my goodness. I just want to run through the list to let you all know who I have. Nasir first, ethnicity, SR, Sue, Maria has perfect health, Joan Baker, I've got you, sweetheart, Amy Harris. I should do you first because you got the cookie for being the first one in. CJ, Mary Hernandez Walker, baby Angel, and Maria's here twice. That's good. Okay. So wasn't that something? All the comments. I know you were in the zone, but
I
all
couldn't see the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, the comments were amazing. They really resonated. So I did set up this channel, this show, to have the replay have the chat in it, so it'll help. Okay, so I would like to do. Are you through? I forgot to
Yes.
ask.
Yeah.
Amy
I have
Harris.
my rods.
Good. I would like to do Amy Harris. I know we have the Pick Me tool, but Amy, it's because you were the first one in. And it says, any messages for me today? Let me just move into that. So you can form a question, Lalit, or just wait for a yes, no.
I can give her a message card. How about that?
Say.
Amy, I don't. We'll go with the message card for you.
Oh, good, good. I've got a little bit of information for you, sweetheart. Right now, it looks like you're kind of not blase, but you don't, everything's happening so fast. We're all like this, but it's like you don't know what to focus on. But let me tell you, you've got some celebrating to do, Missy, because I have the Four of Cups, which is that indifference. I don't know what to do. And then it moves into the Three of Cups, which is socialization, celebrating. And then the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about feeling. I mean, if you're alone, you feel fine being alone. This is someone who can be alone, doesn't need a partner kind of stuff. That's the energy. And you have plenty. And it's just a real grateful time. And what card do you have, my dear?
Other worlds.
Yay.
Other worlds.
Let me see if I can get
and
that bigger.
This is Can we get it bigger?
Just a
Okay.
minute, I'm
Other
trying.
worlds. This encourages you to lift the veil between the physical world and the many worlds out there that are as yet invisible to us. Worlds that are full of vast potential. Draw some of that potential down to earth by imagining what you would like to see in your world. Ask yourself how you can make it a better, more meaningful, fulfilling place to live. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Perhaps start with things like looking after those you love and well spreading a little joy and kindness wherever you go. Use your imagination to plant whatever seeds you would like to see grow and blossom on earth.
Oh my goodness, Sue Toffee. Let me put the tool back in here. Let's start that. We bless you and leave you with that, Amy. I hope that is it seems like a good message. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and draw. Mary Thornberry. Awesome. Let me find your question. I don't see it. Mary Thornberry. Well, Mary, I don't have a question for you. Doggone it. Let me just see if there's. We'll wait for your question. Oh, this is from Dreamweaver. She says, I need some good news. Ordered some divining rods, and they're supposed to be here tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome possum. And then Maria says, thank you, Lalit. Will not miss this opportunity. God bless you. Water Lily, did I? No, please put your Water Lily, please put your question in all caps again. Sorry. Ness says she has 19 people starred. I don't. So if you haven't heard your name called out, then I don't have your question. Please type one. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Amy says, it's exactly how I feel. Everyone's moving so fast. I've been working on my spiritual journey. It's exactly what I needed to hear to continue on the right direction. God bless you. Yeah, the bounty is coming.
The bounty is coming. Hypnicity, I see you're feeling anxiety about next week. Please understand that the women are coming out in mass, and they are going to pull this election for the female candidate. It's going to be a bigger victory than people are saying.
Oh, right. Okay. Let me just, Mary, I don't see you just yet. So we're going to wait for your, Chi, I've got you. I don't know if I'll be able to get everybody. We have like 20 minutes left. So, but I'll keep looking for you, Mary, your question. I'm sorry. You probably wrote it and I missed it. Sorry. I'm going to draw again and wait for you. SR, that picture of you is so delightful. Oh my God. Maria has perfect health. Awesome. Let me grab her question. She would like for the whole month. Interesting, because I have good. Wait a minute. I have kind of blasé for a little while. I know you're anxious about everything, but I see love coming in the, so I see you going into, I don't have the Hermit, but I have the Moon. So this moon cycle is really important right now. And then inside this cycle, I've got the King of Cups, which means messages of love, a kind person coming in, and the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, aces are always good news. And then the Eight of Cups. So it's like you're a little bit need to be quiet. And then you move into this loving vibration. And then you just give up what just doesn't work for you anymore, which is great. That's perfect timing. Perfect timing. What did you get? Yes, yes.
I've really, what you just ended with, you've got to give up what doesn't serve anymore. The message, there is a message for everyone in this new moon with that Pluto situation to eliminate what does not serve you. Everybody has to delve into it. Her card came up as the Whirlpool Galaxy. The card's a reminder that before you can move forward in a grand way, it is vital to revisit your past. And the long curving arms of the Whirlpool Galaxy, everybody, this is for everybody here, will hold you in its embrace while you do this. You may have started to look at past pain a long time ago, but as new triggers in your life open up old wounds, it's necessary to look at it again. We got to really get rid of it once and for all. Remember, each time your pain is activated, it's another chance to heal. As the process of healing is not a linear journey, you may temporarily slide on a downward loop of the spiral, only to later soar back up toward the light. So everybody,
Yeah, that's exactly what,
yeah,
yeah.
you're going to soar back. Your
Wow.
greatest gift, transmuting the pain of the past in and that you will abolish it and be for a real deep rebirth this time. And this Pluto thing's been going back and forth a lot for a long time. It's leaving Capricorn once and for all. It will never be back for 250 years. Good riddance.
You'll be old and winkly.
Yeah. So everybody, look at what you need to purge, what it no longer serves you, in order to get a good start in this
That's sort
period.
of cool for the end of the year anyway, say, I'm going to do this or that. Let's pick again. CJ, I do have yours. Let me just pull this over. Oops. Here we are. CJ, a general for the month. I wonder if it's going to follow the same rule. I think I had you down twice. Nope. General for the month. Oh, a lot of you are asking for the month. Ooh, fiery. I have got, wow, all three are wands. So this is the weird part about this reading. I just love it. So you have that energy of being like a fiery, when we get surges of energy and we clean the whole house and then we had time to spare, it's going to be sort of like that. The downside of this energy is that you'll say yes too much and feel a little over committed. So, but you're going to handle it really well, because what's going to happen is that you are just going to stop and say to the people, prioritize your commitments. And then it's going to be so seamless. You're just going to call the people you need to let go of, and you'll have the right timing and the right words. So this is a really great, it couldn't be clearer here that this energy is going to come around for you. What have you got?
This is a very concise message. Avoid wasting energy on meaningless distractions. It's time to focus your mind. You're going to be supercharged with the crystal. You got the crystal, but it's powerful, and you can't waste it on things that are not really important right now. So focus it on what's important. You're going to have, you're going to be supercharged. But
That's so cool.
don't fritter it away on on anything that's not going to serve your real purpose right now.
Yeah, but this is an opportunity for you to say, oh, you know what? After sleeping on, yeah, I told you I would do that event for you, but after sleeping on it, I don't think I can. So I'm going to have to back out. Don't say you're sorry either. It's just a nice way to practice. So, SR, I've got you here. We go back. I have you. I have you. I have you. There you are. SR says, Lalit and Debra, can you tell me when I will see my friend P, his face? Oh, face to face. Should I open the door on this thought? That's interesting. Should I open the door on this thought? It sounds like that could start a rolling effect. It will keep looping in your mind, and the old fashioned things that we all said about manifesting, you have to keep it all in your mind and you have to visualize and you have to, I don't know, whatever. All of that is just to keep you busy and anxious. So
Not
I
this
will
week,
ask.
SR. Not this week. It's too risky for you this week. You could fall into a trap.
That's what
Not
I got
this week.
to do. I gotta know. So so it's not.
Not this week.
Yeah, so let's leave it at that because that's really important. Thank you, SR. Oops, let me just do this. I love that picture, don't you? I just
Oh
love
yeah.
it. So sexy and cute. Oh my God. Joyful journey. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. I don't have you. I thought I had you. Okay. Joyful, you're so cute. You're right here in the chat. Can you tell me your question again? Sorry. I need an assistant. Joyful, you're right here laughing at us. You are laughing at us. She's in the chat going, ha ha ha. I have misplaced your question. There we go. Yes. Okay. I've got you here. Thank you. Thank you. So I've got your numbers here. Now you're in a one personal year. Being a 4 life path, that can be challenging, only because this is supposed to be your buffet year, 2024, where you just you take a bite out of each chocolate kind of thing and just try things on. You concentrate on yourself. You have to be greedy, and then that now when you're a 4 life path, sometimes what happens is you get sedentary. You like ruts. You like, protocols and schedules and stuff like that. You're very, very good at it. I don't know if you like it, but you're very, very good at it. And you have this intense desire to have for security. Now, what's going to happen? This year was all about me, me, me. I'm going to try this and this and this and this. Next year, you're going to collaborate with others. So let's say your fascination was flower arrangement. You'll find like an Ikebana instructor, and that way. So it's like that's what's going to come up for next year for you. What did you get?
I didn't really
You
I
didn't see
just see,
anything?
I see that something is beginning new that is so fresh and so something unusual that hasn't happened before that's just starting. So you should, without having any clear ideas about it, because it's a new thing, that there is a new thing, new opportunity
I like it. I
coming
like
down
it.
the pike.
I like that. Hypnicity. 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 Ooh, cool messages. Okay. I have the 9 of Cups, which means wishes fulfilled. And that is, let's see, you're in a 3 personal year. So that tells me that there's something you started, communication, a book, a creative outlet, something like that, that's going to really take hold. And I think it is because of the 9 of Cups. Then it goes into the High Priestess, which is really the upper chambers, right? That's like a lot of good spiritual information that comes down. She doesn't talk often to people, and she doesn't drone on and on like I do. The High Priestess will tell you exactly what you need to know the minute you need to know it. So that's cool. Gosh, and I got the Temperance as well. This is going to be a really good month for you. Temperance means that you just mind your own business. And that's what the high priestess will, the high priestess will help you do. You just mind your own business, stay in the middle lane, and don't go in off to the sides too much. So, in you being an 11, I think you can do that. Remember to do that.
Prayer mudra, you have channeling your guides like the high priestess in a way, because it's focusing the power and it's channeling what you're wanting to manifest. You have help from the other side in manifesting your wishes, so it's a moment of great power and focus for you.
I love it that it all comes together at the same time. Bless you and leave you with that. Yes, Amy. Ness, you were right there. I saw it. Let me find you. Amy. I don't have your question. I hope you're still here, honey. I looked for the questions. If they're not in capitals, Amy, awesome. You're here. Do you have a question, sweetheart? I didn't find, I love that. Sorry, in the bathroom. God bless you. I love it that we're so comfortable with each other. We do that. Can I have your question, my love? I love that. I love this group so much. Oh, man.
Maybe you don't have a question, but I have an answer.
Okay, what is it? Yeah, we'll just do a
The
message.
answer is heaven, forgiveness, and peace. I think there's some kind of burden in your heart that you're carrying that you need to free yourself from, because remembering, forgiving a person is not about what they did, it's about freeing yourself from the burden. So you can burden yourself, unburden yourself, and achieve a more heavenly, peaceful in your life by letting that go.
And I got the Empress, which tells me that you're going to have many, many, many opportunities to try things try things on kind of thing. So that is really good. Study your metaphysics. Karen was saying something about it. Message from my higher self. You're doing great. You're doing absolutely great. And I'm sorry I didn't catch that. It's one of those days, which is every day. Water lily.
Water lily.
Water lily. Here you are. Messages for November. That's good. This is interesting. So I have, you're going to be, this sounds weird, but you're going to kind of be over the victim feeling. There's something that's been bugging you, that you've felt betrayed maybe by someone, or you've been kind of angry with someone, and that's, you're on the other side of that. I've got the King of Cups coming in, and that's going to be like a hug of love. And now what's interesting is that I have the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Pentacles upright. Your balance for finances and is all going to be fine without having to go and get another job. Does that sound, Water Lily, does that sound weird? You're going to make it all on your own. And the how you do that is the 10 of Wands reverse. That means unburdening yourself from all this stuff that you think is people have done that you can't get rid of. It's like gum on your shoe, right? But it looks like you're going to rise above that. What did you get, my dear?
Pretty much exactly that. This lightning flash card is about seeing the negative thoughts that have been coming into you, releasing the negative, let that go, and you're going to open your heart. You're going to have a big flash of inspiration, and things are going to make a big change. But you must start by not thinking about the negative things. Those thoughts, like I use this technique. I as thoughts come into my mind, I will erase them. I see them come in on a whiteboard, and I erase them before they can really form. So don't let those negative things come in, because you have some really positive opportunities if you will open the door by shutting out the negative thoughts you've been having. Get rid of those, let it go, and you have all the opportunities waiting for you. Really big change.
I like that. I like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Rose, I just saw your name. I just saw your name.
Yes.
Yes. Now, this is an interesting question. Message for the 3rd and 4th of November. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, that's the maximum moment of the Mars-Pluto opposition, of very big, powerful forces. That is the culmination of that force, and it is a moment of power.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm going to grab my other deck. Okay, I'm getting the same with this deck. So it looks like the 3rd is a bit rocky. Things go fast, though. So just like what Lalit said earlier about breathing, just do that for the 3rd. The 4th looks a lot easier. not that the third is hard, but it's just like it slows it down. So you're going to lift the burden of, that unspoken expectations that sometimes we have in our hearts. And it's a wonderful thing to think about, but it's not necessary. I think that's what we need. That's what we need to think about, just letting go of that. And it also says you're healing from a broken heart. It's just a Three of Swords reversed, which means, and the Three of Swords upright just means a little bit broken heart. It's not like it's gonna break anything up. So I wonder what's happening on the third and fourth. What'd you get, sweetheart?
Well, we have the spiral galaxy, which is very powerful of growth and evolution. And so I think there is a very powerful change that is profound coming down the pike for you.
I'm glad about that. Okay. Oh, Karen, blessings. Baby angel. Excuse me. Had it right here. November. What you need to know for November. Please and thanks. Hey, you're going to be free. I mean it. You heard it here first. So I've got death reversed, which means you're having a hard time with something ending. It's like, you shouldn't be with that low down cheating daddy, right? But you can't stop thinking about him. I do have death reversed, saying that even if death was upright, it's a natural ending, which is a peaceful, okay, I'll let this go and look to another horizon. Excuse me. This is reversed, meaning the natural death of this situation has already happened, and you're just a little melancholy about it. But man, I've got the reversed Eight of Swords. Upright means you feel you're at no choice. You're kind of stuck in your thinking. I've got this reversed. That's why I got excited, because this issue about letting something go that's been bugging you is you're going to do it. So there's nothing I really need to tell you, how you do it or anything, how you breathe. Or you're already going to have, it's just going to happen. I also have the Page of Swords. So get ready for some huge epiphanies of communication and ideas. And that's what November holds for you. Lalit?
Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind.
That's good advice.
There are possibilities for you that you haven't thought of, and keep an open mind.
You will be thinking about it. Okay. And
What a cute name, Baby Angel. I love that.
yeah. Karen, did you have a question? Because I've been watching you and I didn't see one. So Karen, she says, thanks so much. Oh, she also says, sounds like what I've been waiting for. God bless you, dear. So any messages from Ellie is what Karen would like. I'll see if she comes through. Because mediumship, when I do it, it takes a little more time. Ellie always teases me. Your mom teases me. I keep looking for her, and then she'll just pop in. Maybe she won't this time. Oh, I'd be sad. I certainly don't want to, I would never make anything up.
Here is a talking from heaven message that
Okay.
said, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you.
That makes me cry. Ellie, are you coming in, man? Or girl? She's not available for me today. This is actually the first time this has happened. This is amazing. I'm near the end of the deck. Hang on. This is a first. Ellie, you always know how to impress. Oh my God. Last two cards. No. This is a first. I've got chills. She says that she loves me and I feel like I let you down. She knows my son's birthday is coming. Any words of encouragement that I can do, because I can go into your son's birthday, November 9th. That's my dad's birthday. Was my dad's birthday. I'm just thinking here, 8, 9, 10. So this is a one personal year for your son. So this means he should have tried all the chocolates without finishing one, just like bop around and try new things. But if the craze now is that you stick with something, you don't give up, you got grit, and I do not subscribe to that. I say let's quit, and so we can get to the real stuff. It does look like there's a breath of fresh air through family. So he is a bit on the sad side, it looks like. I do have Empress reversed. So Empress upright means you have a lot of options, right? When it comes in reverse, I read this differently than others. When it comes in reverse, I don't read it like there's no options. I always read it as if there's options there that you're not seeing. You don't have eyes to see it. Also, Spirit is asking that he socialize more. And this could just be, I don't know, going to a different grocery store and see a new vision of that store. So it does look like family is going to be of great benefit to him. I hope that helps. He will not let go of the girlfriend. Well, gosh, you know what? Life gets hard, doesn't it? There's hard spots, man. There's hard spots. And we're just going to walk him over the other side of the bridge, right? You're just not going to jump over the bridge, but we're going to just bring him up till he gets to the other side. And he will. He will. And a word of advice, if you remember how it really was in that relationship and not remember how you thought it should be, that will help. I'm sorry. He's going through that. Cynthia. Ness, I want to, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna get to your message next because you've been here and helped me out so much. So Cynthia, oh, Karen says thank you so much. Whoops. All right. So Cynthia, are you still with us? That sounds so bad. Are you still with the living here? Because we're such a marvelous thing. Because I don't have a question. I know a lot of it was answered earlier, and I don't have it in my queue. I'm going to go with Ness right now, and then I'll keep looking for you, Cynthia. Okay? Because Ness has been waiting a long time. She really helped. You really helped, man. I appreciate your help. A general message from guide. Oh. That's not working. I'm trying to call in a specific guide. I'm looking because we have two sets. We have an inner circle and an outer circle. The outer circle we don't talk to. We talk to the inner circle and they petition the outer circle. I'm trying to, we usually have 4 to 6 guides, not counting the ones that come in for specific causes. And is that what it is? The specific? No, this is part of your birth, ones that will be with you your whole life. They're not teachers that come and go. It says, stand your ground. I've got the 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. And I get this a lot with you. And it feels to me, you can tell me if I'm wrong, it feels to me that you don't have a problem with standing your position, except you're a 33. So that means you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So maybe I'm wrong. So I have the world reversed. Doesn't mean the triumphant cycle isn't there. It's just that I don't see it in your focus, in your mind. Now I know you're working on a project. I have the 7 of Swords, which usually means upright. Somebody's taking something with you. It is reversed, and I'm glad you're watermarking or putting copyright symbols on your work. I do have 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is the family legacy kind of card, and it is reversed. This could simply be reversed because you're busy. This is not the month for you to think about family. And then I have the, oh, sorry about that. I'm thinking your project is your legacy. Sorry. The project is your legacy. And since the world and the 10 of Pentacles is reversed, you might feel insecure about whatever you're putting out into the world, but it's fleeting. It's just one of the ways your mind goes, right? But I do have the 9 of Pentacles, which is a lady that has it all together, and that's how I see you. That's how I see you.
Yes, whatever you're doing the right thing, and you just need to trust your intuition and take one step at a time with faith, and it will be more clear as you go on, but you're on the right path. Don't have no fear, have no doubt. Trust your intuition. You're right on top of it.
All right. Yes. Thank you. I'll bless you and leave you with that, sweetheart. She says, I'm taking one step. Whoops. She says, thank you, Lily. And this keeps jumping.
Yeah, one step at a time, and then it will all be revealed, and you're on the right track. Trust yourself.
Oh, sweet, sweet girl. Look at that. Blessings to both. Yeah, thank you so much. You really have a soft spot in my heart. Everybody does. Like, we're a family. And when I see your names, I just get so excited. So if Ness, if you get drawn, then I'm just gonna go past you.
Hey everybody, we're a family, and you know, when one person sends out good vibes, it's one thing. Two people is 4 times as much, but 40 of us is we can move mountains. So keep the
That's
faith,
right.
be in a positive, happy frame of mind. Understand that we are going to have the most wonderful future. Have faith in that. It is happening. Feel the joy now so that it can be more fruitful. Feel it. It's happening, and have no anxiety. If you feel anxiety creeping in, do some of your breathing exercises and say, and just think about how wonderful it's going to, the wonderful things that are going to happen.
That's awesome. Your guides do have a message, and they recognize that you're having some stinking thinking. Now, the first card out is the Six of Wands reverse, not feeling like life is mirroring back what you give. The cycle of reward isn't there. But I do have the Emperor, so that tells me that you're going to have solid ground coming in real quick, but then it jumps into the Five of Pentacles, which means you're feeling scarcity, and I don't know if I can, fear in the world. And then it goes to Three of Pentacles, which means when I have this card, it's like Spirit saying, please tell her whatever she's doing, what she does is perfect. Like, you're better than others, but you don't think you are. So that's good news. And then I have the Nine of Cups. Finally, you're going to relax a little bit and have your wishes come true with the Nine of Cups. So celebrate that. And the last card is the Fool card, which means there's a sweet blessing coming your way out of the blue that you are supposed to treat with like a child's heart. So the blessing will come in, and all of a sudden you're like 7. And that's what I would think. Do you have anything, my dear?
Well, it's good news because something is going to come like a flash out of the blue. Wait for it, because there's going to be a divinely inspired message download to you, and it's going to be an epiphany. And you're not going to be expecting it. Leave yourself open. You're going to have a really big inspirational vision on your
Awesome.
way, like Einstein used to get. A big inspiration, epiphany from your guides. They're sending you a download. So
That's awesome. So we found Cynthia. She's the one we passed her because I didn't have her question. So she just wants a general is fine. I've been thinking a lot about you and your last question, which is, was it right for me to move to Mississippi? Oh, Joan says, awesome. Good news, she says. So, yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. I don't know why, but I do have the Two of Wands. Things are going to feel different and more balanced. The Ace, 2, and 3 of Wands are always good news. It means slow. It's not a fast progression. I know it's the Wands. It's just deliberate, positive direction. And there's going to be some new ideas coming in with the Ace of Swords. And I do see whatever you committed to with the Justice card is going to come in really well. So if you've signed a contract, or don't worry, it's a good one. And then the Knight of Wands is your guys saying, just rearrange the furniture. I don't know why he said that. And relieve yourself with the 10 of Wands. When you're overburdened, it is reversed. So it looks like on your own, you will be able to just lift your own burden and say, no, I'm not going to think about that. I don't want to take your burden on. So, oh, sorry. That was probably too loud. We're going long tonight. I should show you the picture I created. Sue! Now, Sue, I'm glad we have you here. I have you here. Where is it? Sue, Sue, Sue. Okay, so look at this. Lalit, she says, will cats and I find new rental in 4 weeks? My flatmate got me evicted today for making too much noise.
Oh no.
You? Well, when life treats you like that, when out of the blue like that, it's hard. It's really, really hard. And
will you find a new rental in 4 weeks?
Good. The answer is yes. You do have everything you need for success. Yes. So, but you don't think so. You don't think so. And
it's
so,
a strong yes. It was not an iffy yes. That was a
right. And also I've got
I think you're going to say, well, thank God that happened because now things are so much better.
Also, it feels like you're going to have an opportunity. I've got the 7 of Wands to stand your ground, stand your position, hold your position. And that leads me to believe that your flatmate might come around and say, I'm sorry, and straighten things out. But I think you're going to already have a new place to go before that. So even if you think, oh, I can't afford that, go there, I mean, or it's not perfect or this or that. It's a place to have it's a good place to be. It will be a good place to be. So I'm so sorry that's happening to you, my dear. Gosh darn. I don't know. I have, Ness, I've done yours. I have Mary Walker. Maria has perfect health. Have we done? She's been in the queue.
I think we have.
Let me know. I've got 2. Yeah, I mean, and Chiaku. So it should be 3 left in the queue. Look at that, sweet. Sue, you are so, look at those baby kitty. That baby kitty is so cute.
Oh.
I know. Lalit has 2. Kim B, I do not have a question for Kim B. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and retry because we've got to stop here pretty soon. I win! I'm so excited. I love that confetti. Feels so good in my hair. I've got Mary Hernandez. Maria has perfect health, and Chi Aku. Growing light intuition. I'm so sorry. I don't have your question in the queue. I'm so sorry. It might have come in when we closed it. It feels like I waited too long. I should have closed it sooner. Chia Aku, yes, she would like a general for November. Whoops. So it looks like November, you're going to have an opportunity to move away from someone who treated you poorly. And I got to tell you, this person that's treated you poorly, or this situation that's treated you poorly, has done it for a while, a long while. And you will have an opportunity to talk about this. And believe me, your words will be perfect. Perfect. It looks like it leads to new tangible ideas. If this is an issue at work, it looks it's going to be fine. But it looks like that situation with that person, it will be, I've got the death upright, which means a natural ending. It will finally be concluded, but they're not going to throw you under the bus again. You might have to put some of that in your pocket for later if that doesn't.
Well, Chiaku, it looks like you got a card for a black hole that you are closing from the past. Black hole.
That's so cool.
Black hole that once this is going to be eliminated because you are leaving a very negative situation. This will leave you free to turn over a complete new leaf and actually fulfill yourself, because you have left a situation that was not in your best interest and not ever going to pan out the way you wanted. So now you're free of that. So go forward and you have a chance to start a whole new thing. You needed to leave that. So you did good, girl.
Yeah.
Or Chiaku. I'm not sure if that's a male or female person, but
growing light intuition. You are so forgiving. I'm so sorry. I'm a little clumsy with this. And I really appreciate you coming tonight. I really do. I just love people that come in and say nice things. You're so sweet. So I will just pick one. Let's do Mary Hernandez. Hey, wait. No, November general, please, is what I've got from Mary. Oh, look at that. I appreciate you both. And Chiaku said thank you. Wonder Woman, hello. So Mary Hernandez Walker wants a general. I love generals. I love generals. Ooh, and the first card out is a major card, which tells me that this is like, when I said the upper chambers, like you have guides that are this inner circle and then an outer circle of guides, right? And we don't communicate with the outer circle unless we have someone to petition for us. And this is the message from that person, that guide. Love is going to be coming around in a big way. So I have the King of Cups, messages of love. And usually I feel that that's kind of a family thing, an older person, but someone that's in your heart, that carries a lot of weight in your heart. And then I have the Two of Cups. So there's going to be a joining of that. That's very, very popular. It also shows that this person is not someone from your far away past. It's not like someone from when you were a kid, even though it looks like a father figure. There has been an injustice for you, Mary, and it looks like the resolution is going to happen in the month of November. I hope that helps.
Mary, it seems to me that you are low in energy right now because of something that has happened and you're feeling down. You're feeling down and out. It's time for a recharge and a reboot. So your energy is going to come back to this low. You've hit the low and you're going to rebound and reboot. And you don't want to waste any energy about that past situation, because the doors are open in front of you. So move forward, not like Kamala says, we won't go back.
Going back. Right. Maria, perfect health. November reading this month, please. Life Path 6. Lalit has your chart. We won't have time to look it up. But, oh, Maria has perfect health. Guess what? We have the Hermit card. The Hermit card comes around. It's not a sad card at all. It's like from the cave, Spirit is saying, hey, Maria, come here. We need to be quiet together. And it's warm. That cave is warm and welcoming and light enough for you to make everything out. And it's clear, and the solitude is wonderful. And then right after that, I have the Sun card. So it looks like you are going to have, and it's because you gave up something that wasn't working for you, right? That was a little while ago. And so you move into that regenerating with spirit, communing with spirit, and then it looks like sun comes out. So the sun, for those of you who do tarot, to me, the sun is always shining. And so if it comes in reverse or upright, makes no difference. It's still beautiful and it's still shining. So that's my 2 cents on that. But it looks like, you know what, sorry, I keep making noise. Lalit said earlier about mediumship and spiritual work. I think there's going to be a breakthrough in that. Like all of a sudden, you're clairaudient or Claire Gustafson, that's the nose swelling. Something like that's going to be happening. And because the hermit always gives you a gift, always.
This is the same symbol like the hermit. It's showing that you've had darkness in your past that is now going to lead you to the light and to an epiphany. So through understanding the meaning of these experiences that seemed to you negative at the time, they weren't really, because they have brought you to a place where you can experience the cosmic lamp, the light of the hermit. And it's just like the little lamp there.
Well,
That's going
pretty
to,
cool. I
it's
think
the same thing.
just said we had read her already, but we're not letting you go, I guess. I didn't do my clicking right, I guess. Wonder Woman, I'm sorry, we're so late right now. Next, thank you. This is sweet. Wonder Woman, I have, you said Chris, your husband, is looking for work he's been looking for a year. Will he find a good job soon? You know what? I'm just going to read that real quick.
Will Chris find a job in the next month or so? In the next month, will Chris find a job in the next month? There's a good chance.
Yes.
It's not a sure thing, but there's a good chance.
I've got the Empress, again, those options, and the Hierophant. So it'll be a traditional thing. So if Chris is thinking, I want to do something different, I want to open up my own ice cream shop or something like that. If you guys are financially well off to do that in the really traditional way of starting a business, that kind of thing, then I think he needs to find something new. But yes, he's going to have a new job. It will be structured. So I'm sorry if that feels if that feels weird for him. Maria, you are such a sweetheart. Oh my God. What are we going to do with you? So yes, he will have many opportunities to say yes to something. It does look like it's going to be something he's already educated in. It's going to be a rest after a long battle. It looks like 3 of Cups means he might find that through other people. This is a social card. So go on out and just say, look, I'll take anything. And once that pump is primed, then it looks like it just overflows with options. Maria, look at you. Look at you. Okay, Maria, I feel guilty to get more, but I'll accept with gratitude. And then she comes in and says, I'm sorry, everyone. And then she comes in, I feel guilty. You sound like an 11. Are you a 2911? So it's fine. I think we just adore you. And you got the blessing of us jibber jabbering all the time with you. God bless you. What a great group. Wonder Woman. I hope that feels better. And next time you come in, Wonder Woman, if you wouldn't mind giving your birthday, full birthday, and Chris's full birthday, I can do some numbers for you and figure stuff out. So we'll do that next time. Also, we have Kaylee is going to be on Tuesday if you want a reading with the Holy Spirit. So so you're welcome. You're welcome. Okie doke. Well, look at us. We're overtime. This is past my bedtime. I was thinking about going on. I was thinking about going on election night, and I created a thumbnail, and I'd like to share the thumbnail with you. And you can tell me whether it's too far. So let me open it up here real quick. Let me see if I can do this. So I am going to go back to my show and say, present. Wait a minute, I have to do this first. Okay, now I can present. Here it is. Do you think that's too much? You guys, I think it's hilarious. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. What do you think? Whoops. I don't know. I was thinking I was thinking about doing that.
It reminds me of the bottle of wine I drank when Hillary lost. It's the last wine I ever had. It's been 8 years since I had any. I drank the whole bottle. I have bought it to have a little celebration with
I
my
know.
son
A
and
lot of people
daughter-in-law. I had a champagne and for celebration. I went, oh my God, and I drank the whole. I haven't had any since.
That's what Stephen Colbert did that. He got drunk on the show, in 2016. But hilarious.
I was doing my own. I didn't notice, but man, yes, I think. So yes, I think election night is. I think anything goes. I think people would appreciate that. We need humor. Look,
yeah,
like the humor and laughing is does raise your vibration, and we need to do that. So
yeah, keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. Are we streaming still?
Yes, we are. It's been
we are.
an hour and 43 minutes. I love you all. I got to go to bed now. Yes, we're gonna celebrate Kamala. Oh, good, you did.
Yes.
Like
we will. we will celebrate. It's going to be late that the celebration comes in, maybe, but we're going to have a wonderful celebration because it's going to be life changing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
We say good. I'm so looking forward to it.
Well, that bottle of wine my publisher sent me. I don't usually drink, but
so there's a real bottle of wine.
It's a real bottle of wine that they send you a beautiful bottle of wine, and then they send a book. It's the first copy of the book, so it's going to be fun to drink. All right, my dear, I've got to stop being in everyone's faces. Love you. And we'll talk really soon. Remember, we're here.
Tuesday. Yes.
And if you want to read
Tuesday.
with Lalit, she's got just astrology vibrations at gmail.com. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Or yeah. All right, Rose, if you're still there, I'm going to call Rose.
Oh,
I need
okay.
to talk to-
We'll end it up then. Love you, dears.
Good night.
Oh, I was glowing intuition. I was thinking about 8 o'clock Pacific because all the polls are closed then.